Good morning. How are you doing today? You're welcome to today's market analysis session. I hope your week has been profitable. Mine has been profitable. I've made over 200 pips between Monday and Tuesday. I've made over 200 pips. How is it at your hand? Hope you're profitable. If there's any challenge, please let me know. Let me know if you're encountering any challenge. Let me know. Questions in the comment space. If there's any pair you want us to analyze together, drop it in the comment space. So excited to have you in the class. There's so much opportunity in the market this week. So much opportunities. So much setups. So let's go straight to the chart. First currency pair we'll be looking at is Australian dollar USD. If you join the weekly markets app session, I told you guys my bias on Australian dollar USD for the week is bullish. Okay, so let's see what's happening on the chart. Okay, so let's start with the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, you would see yesterday candle, I think it closed above the high of this spinning bottom. Okay, it closed above the high, as you can see. This tells me that demand has increased. Okay, demand has increased. This tells me that we have more buyers in the market. And after the close of yesterday candle, a support was established. Okay, a support was established. So at the moment, the bias or the trend or the direction on dollar USD is bullish. Okay, so what I'm looking out for on Australian dollar USD is what? A buy setup. So let's go down to 4-hour time frame. So after the breakout from that after the breakout from the resistance, from the high of the spinning top, okay, after a candle broke out from that high, a fair value gap was created on 4-hour time frame. Okay, this is the fair value gap. So I expect price to fill this gap. Okay, I expect price to fill that gap before I buy Australian dollar USD. Let's go to 1 hour. What do we 1 hour? Okay, so on 1 hour, you can see there is a break of structure on 1 hour time frame. Can you see that? There is a break of structure. Can you see this candlestick broke out? So after break of structure, price is expected to pull to the fair value gap. So that's what I'm waiting for on Australian dollar USD. I'm waiting for price to go back and fill that fair value gap. Okay, so that's my take on Australian USD. I am bullish on Australian dollar USD. Let's move to the next page. Euro USD. I'm also bullish on Euro USD. Let's start with the daily. So you can see yesterday candle. Good morning, Mr. Isaac. You're welcome. So we're looking at Euro USD. You could see yesterday candle closed as a spinning bottom. It closed as a spinning bottom, which indicates change in trend from bearish to bullish. Also, you would notice that that level was a support in the past. Can you see that? That level was a support in the past. Price tested that support, and as you can see, there is a strong rejection from that support level, or you can call it your demand zone. Okay, the price tested that support and there's a strong rejection from that level. We had spine top yesterday, okay? Now, if we're looking just at the daily time frame, we should wait for price to break this high. If we are just focused on the daily time frame, we should wait for price to break the high of this previous bearish candlestick, this bearish candlestick before the spiny bottom. That will be a good time or a good price to buy Euro USD. Okay, so that's it on the daily time frame. But let's switch down to 4 hour time frame. Let's see what we have on 4 hour. So you can see on 4 hour, we've had several candlestick formation here. Can you see? Indicating that the trend has changed from bearish to bullish. We had an hammer here. You can see that. We had a doji here. You can you see that? And this next bullish candle engulfed this bullish candle. It goes above the high of this doji. Okay. Now, if we go by what we have on 4 hour, this bearish candlestick, you can see this bearish candlestick before that doji, this bearish candlestick before doji, you can see. Now 4 hour, right here, 4 hour candle, I think this 4 hour candle has closed above the high, right? I think it has closed above the high, but we should wait for more confirmation. If any candle 15 minutes or 1 hour closes above the high, okay, if it closes above the high, that will be the right time to sell, to buy Australian dollar, sorry, Euro USD. Okay, if a candle closes above the high of these bearish candles, then you should consider buying. You shouldn't wait for it to close above the high of the daily time frame. Okay, 4 hour is okay. If a candle still closes above the high of this candle on 4 hour, you can take a buy on Euro USD. I hope that is clear. And if you are buying above this level, your stop loss should be a few pips below the low of this doji. I hope you get that. I hope you get that. If you are buying, your stop loss should be below the low of this doji candle. Say 10 pips below that level. Okay, I hope that is clear. If there's any pair you want us to analyze together, drop it in the comment space. Drop it in the comment space. Okay, so that's it for Euro USD. Let's move to the next pair, GBP USD. GBP USD, also I am bullish on GBP USD. Let's start. As you can see, I have a trade that is active on GBP USD. I did this trade yesterday, and it's still very active. Okay, so let's start with the daily time frame. So on daily, as you can see, yesterday candle closed bullish, strongly bullish. Can you see that? It closed bullish. You would also notice that it closed or price tested this support. You can see that was the reason for the rejection from that level. Can you see that? We had a demand or support zone at this point. Price got to that level and there was a strong rejection. Can you see that? So that tells me demand has increased. And when demand increased, supply drops. What is expected to happen to price? Price is expected to go up. That's the reason I'm considering buying. That's the reason my buyers on GBP USD still remain bullish. It still remains bullish, and I'm expecting it. Okay, I'm expecting it to come and clear this highs. That's my expectation on GBP USD. I'm expecting it to come and clear these highs. So at the moment, the bulls are in control. The bulls are in control. If you are considering selling, you should wait for price to break this support. That is when you will consider selling. Yeah, okay, we are good in a few minutes. Okay. If you are considering selling, you should wait for price to close below this support zone. That's when you will consider selling. But at the moment, the bulls are still in control. You cannot sell. You cannot sell. Okay. So I'm expecting liquidity at this previous high to be cleared. That's my expectation for GBP USD this week. Let's go down to 4 hour. What do we have on 4 hour? After the close of yesterday candle, we should have a bullish reversal pattern on 4 hour time frame. That will be a confirmation. Okay, that will be a confirmation. If we swing down to 4 hour now and we can find a bullish reversal pattern on 4 hour time frame, that will be the right time to execute the trade. So let's see. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, so you can see what we had on 4 hour time frame. You can see at this point, can you see this? We had a doji here, right? This is a doji. Then the next candle closed bullish. This indicates change in trend from bearish to bullish. Okay, this indicates change in trend from bearish to bullish. Now, also we need to wait, or we would have waited for price to close above this high, okay, before we buy. Okay, we would have waited for price to break this high before we buy. And you can see this candlestick broke out from that high. Can you see that? This candle closed from that high. That is a strong confirmation that the demand has increased. That's a strong confirmation that the bulls are showing up strong in the market. Okay, so GU is bullish at the moment. GU is bullish at the moment, and like I said, it is likely going to clear the liquidity at this previous high. Okay, yeah, we'll look at gold in a few minutes. Okay, we'll look at gold. We'll definitely look at gold. Okay, so that's it on GBP USD. Let's see what we have on 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour also is bullish. Okay, I think the shift in market structure on 1 hour will take place here. This high, this previous lower high, this is a high. Okay, so this candle tested that level and there's a rejection from that level. Once this level is broken, once this level is cleared, then we should expect more bullish move on GBP USD. So if you are not buying GBP USD at the moment, wait for this high to be cleared. Okay, wait for this high to be cleared before you buy. And if you are buying above this zone, your stop loss should be few pips below this low. That is where you should set your stop loss. Always use stop loss. Always use stop loss. Your stop loss should be 10 pips below this level. Okay, trading is a game of probability. The trade could go against you. There is no guarantee. Okay, that's why you have to make use of stop loss. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. I hope that is clear. If you can hear me, I want you to comment here. You can hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Comment yes. Let's switch to gold. Gold. The trade on gold. Okay, I'm buying gold at the moment. I'm buying gold. So let's start with the daily time frame. Let's see how yesterday candle closed. Okay, you can see yesterday candle closed bullish. Yesterday candle closed bullish. Can you see that? And if you go back here, you will see we had a resistance here, which became a support. Okay, you can see that. We also had where price got to yesterday was a support. Can you see that? Can you see that in the past we had a support? Can you see? This was the support zone. So price tested that support zone and there was a strong rejection from that level. Yesterday candlestick closed bullish. That tells me that the buyers are showing up in the market. That tells me that demand is increasing. Okay, that tells me demand is increasing. So let's go down to, after the close of yesterday candle, let's go down to 4 hour. Okay, if we can find a bullish reversal pattern on 4 hour, that is a confirmation that we have buyers in the market and there's a high probability that price will go up. Okay, so let's go to 4 hour. Let's go to 4 hour. What do we have on 4 hour after the close of yesterday candle? So you can see on 4 hour. Can you see on 4 hour? Can you see on 4 hour? We had several candlestick pattern indicating change in trend from bearish to bullish. You can see we have hammer, we have spinning bottom. You can see several candlestick formation here indicating change in trend. And as you can see also, this last bearish candlestick before this candlestick patterns, last bearish candlestick, you see that the buyers have pushed price above the high of that candle. This tells me that the buyers or the bulls have overpowered the bears. This tells me that demand has exceeded supply. You can see if you go back here, we had a support level here. This support became a resistance. Now the market is trading above that resistance. Can you see that? So we have more buyers in the market than sellers at the moment. And when you have more buyers in the market than sellers, you should look for buy setups, buy opportunity. That's my take on gold. I hope that is clear. Gold is bullish at the moment. Gold is bullish at the moment. Okay, so after the breakout, you can see on 4 hour there was a breakout. Sorry, a fair value gap was created on 4 hour, or let's go to 1 hour. You would see it clearly on 1 hour, the fair value gap. After the breakout on okay, it's on 4 hour. Let's go to 4 hour. Can you see this fair value gap? There is a small fair value gap here. After the breakout, can you see this small fair value gap? So it is likely price will come and fill that gap before it continue with its bullish move. Okay, it is likely price will come and fill that gap before it continue with its bullish move. So gold is bullish at the moment. Gold is bullish at the moment. Technically, gold is bullish. There are no major news for USD today. Okay, technically, gold is bullish technically, unless there is a major news that would influence price action. But today we don't have any major news, so I expect the technical setup to play out. Okay, so if you are considering selling, you have to wait for support to be broken. If you are considering selling, you wait for the support to be broken. I hope that is clear. Gold is bullish at the moment. Gold is bullish at the moment. So if you have any question, drop it in the comment space. You have any pair you want us to analyze together, drop it in the comment space. Okay? I hope that is clear on gold. I hope that is clear on gold. Mr. Aze and Mr. Promise, I hope that is clear on gold. So let's move to the next pair, USD CAD. As you know, USD CAD is negatively correlated with GBP USD. Okay, if you're looking for buy setup on GBP USD, you should be looking for sell setup. And just looking at the chart, it is obvious that USD CAD is bearish, right? It is obvious on 4 hours. Let's start with the daily before we switch to 4 hour. Let's start with the daily. So you can see yesterday candle closed bearish, and after the close of yesterday candle, a resistance was established, right? This was resistance. Can you see that? And if you also go back, you will see we had a resistance also at this level. So that is a supply zone. You can see that that's a supply zone. So price tested that resistance level, and there was a strong rejection from that level. I think what played out yesterday was a clear of liquidity at this previous high. That's the reason for that bullish move on Friday. Yeah, that was on that was on Monday. Okay, the reason price went up was to clear liquidity at this previous high, and that they have achieved. So there's a high probability that USD CAD would go bearish this week. Okay, so where is price heading to right now? Price is aiming for sell side liquidity. Okay, price is aiming for sell side liquidity, and where is sell side liquidity? This previous low. This is a sell side liquidity, and you also have sell side liquidity at this level. So that is where USD CAD is aiming for. Okay, this is the first target, and this will be the second target on USD CAD. So USD CAD is bearish. Now, after the close of yesterday market, after the close of yesterday candle, if we go down to 4 hour and there's a bearish pattern on 4 hour, that is a confirmation that USD CAD has changed its trend from bullish to bearish. Okay, so after the close of yesterday bearish candle, we go down to the next lower time frame, which is 4 hour. On 4 hour, if there is a bearish reversal pattern there, then we should be going for sell today. Okay, let's go down to 4 hour. So can you see what we had on 4 hour? We had a bearish reversal pattern. Can you see that? Can you see? We had a doji here. This was a doji, and the next candle closed as engulfing candle. This candle engulfed the doji, and it engulfed this bullish candle. Can you see that? So we had a bearish reversal pattern on the daily time frame. That tells us that today we should be looking for sell opportunity. Okay, so today my bias on USD card is bearish. It is bearish. Now, after the close of yesterday candle, after the breakout from this, we had support here. This was a support. Okay, this was a support, and you can see the engulfing candle closed below this support. That tells me supply has exceeded demand, and when supply exceeds demand, what happens? Price is expected to drop. Price is expected to drop. Now, you know, if there is a breakout from a support, sometimes price will retest that support, which has become a resistance. I hope you know that when there's a breakout support, sometimes or most times, price will retest the support that has become a resistance before price start dropping. So there's a possibility for price to pull back to hit this resistance, support stone resistance. It is possible. So if you are taking a sell trade on USD CAD, your stop loss must be above this level. Your stop loss must be above that level. Let's say 10 pips above that level. I hope you get that. Your stop loss should be above this level if you want to enter sell on USD CAD at the current market price. Your stop loss should be above this level. Because there's a high probability price is likely going to go hit that support that has become a resistance. I hope that is clear. So USD CAD is bearish, and like I said, the next area of liquidity will be this previous low. So that is where USD CAD is aiming for. Okay. So your first TP could be at this level if you decide to sell USD CAD. Your stop loss should be at least 10 pips above this level. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Which other pair should we look at? USD CHF should be bearish also. You can see the pattern we have on USD CAD is similar to what we have on USD CHF. Okay, so my bias on USD CHF is bearish. Let's start with the daily time frame. Okay, so yesterday candle, as you can see, it closed as a doji. Okay, it closed as a doji, and that indicates change in trend from bullish to bearish. You would also notice that we had a resistance at this point. You can see we had a resistance at this point. So price tested that resistance, as you can see, and there was a strong rejection from that level. Okay, there was a strong rejection from that level because yesterday candle closed as a doji. That tells us that there's a strong rejection, okay, from that level. So what's playing out in the market now? After the close of yesterday candle, that doji, if we go down to 4 hour, 1 hour, or 15-minute time frame, it is likely a fair value gap was created on that time frame. Okay, likely a fair value gap was created on, let's go to 4 hour. So you can see on 4 hour we have a fair value gap. On 1 hour, let's go to 1 hour. Let's use 1 hour. Okay, good. So you can see on 1 hour we had a fair value gap on 1 hour, which is the gap in between the low. Okay, the fair value gap is the gap in between the low of this candle and the high of this third candle. That's a fair value gap. The gap in between the high of this, excuse me. Okay, can you see the gap in between the low of this candle and the high of this candle? I hope that is clear. That is what we call a fair value gap. So I think the reason price is pulling back is to fill this fair value gap. Once that fair value gap is filled, if you find a bearish reversal pattern in that zone, in that gap, that is where you should pull the trigger. If a bearish candlestick or a bearish pattern forms inside this zone, you should consider selling. And if you are selling from this zone, your stop loss should be at this level. I hope that is clear. Your stop loss should be the high of this candle. I hope that is clear. A few minutes. hope that is clear. I hope you get that. I hope you get that. You have any question? Any question? Any pair you want us to analyze? So USD card, USD CHF is bearish. In the next few hours, by 11 or by 11, I believe we will have a bearish setup on USD CHF. We will have a bearish setup on USD CHF. Let's see how the candle closes. Okay, let's go to 15 minutes. So if we go on 15 minutes, you can see. So if this 15 minutes candle closes as a shooting star, if 15 minutes candle closes as a shooting star, wait for a bearish candle to close after it. Probably you could patiently wait for a bearish candle to close below this level before you sell. Okay, wait for a bearish candle to close below this level or below this support. You can see we had the support here. So before you sell, wait for a bearish candle to close below this level before you sell. I hope that is clear. So USHF is what? Bearish. Is bearish. I hope that is clear. Do you have any question? You have any question? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. Which other pair do you want to analyze? Okay, let's look at USD JPY is bearish also. If you attended the weekly market analysis session and the session we had on, that was on Tuesday, yeah. I told you guys USD is bearish. Okay, so it is bearish. Price is currently, okay, price test resistance level, and you see we had on Monday the candle closed as a spinning top. It closed as a spinning top, and you can see the next candle that closed engulfed that spinning top. So what we have here is a bearish reversal pattern. It's a bearish reversal pattern, and there's a high probability for price to drop to this next area of liquidity, this previous low. Okay, it's likely price will drop to this level, but if this resistance is broken, we should expect more bullish move on USD if this resistance is broken. But at the moment, the bears are still in control. You would only consider buying if this resistance is broken. That is when you will consider buying USD JPY. I hope that is clear. What is actually holding right now is this this support. That's the reason for the pullback. This pullback we are seeing now. Okay, this support is the reason. So if that support is successfully broken, then you should sell on USD JPY. Okay, so that's it. It's either price breaks this high, okay, or it breaks this support. And if the support is broken, you should sell USD JPY. Let's go down to 4 hour. So if you look at 4 hour, also we had several candlestick pattern here indicating that the trend is changing from bullish to bearish, indicating that the bulls are becoming weaker, they are getting exhausted, and the bears are showing up stronger. You can see we had a spinning top yesterday, and the next candle engulfed all these candles. It engulfed all these candles. That's a strong indication that we have more bears in the market. Supply has increased. Okay. So which other pair do you want us to analyze? Let me know. So the last pair we'll be looking at is Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar is also bearish. It's also bearish. Let's start with the daily time frame. Okay, so you can see what we had on the daily. Yesterday candle closed strongly bearish. This looks like an engulfing pattern. It engulfed this previous bullish candle, which looks like a spinning top. This is a spinning top, okay, and the next candle still closed bearish. Okay, so that's a confirmation that there are sellers in the market. Confirmation that sellers are willing to sell Euro Australian dollar. So where will we start the next now on Euro Australian dollar? It is likely price will drop to this area of liquidity. That's likely going to be the target for Euro Australian dollar. You would only consider buying if this resistance is broken. That is when you will consider buying. But at the moment, the bears are still in control. It won't be wise to buy Euro Australian dollar at the moment. Look for a sell opportunity on Euro Australian dollar. Okay, so any other pair you want us to analyze, drop it in the comment space. That will be all for today's session. If you have questions, let me know. Do you have any question? Do you have any question? If you have any question, let me know. Let me know. If you have any question, let me know. Let me know. How is your trading going? Hope you're making money. Hope you're making money. Hope you're making money. If there's any challenge you're going through in your trading business, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I've been through it all when it comes to Forex trading. I've been trading for over 10 years now, so I've been through the ups and downs of the market. And that's why I show up live I come on live to help new traders and traders who are struggling to make profits consistently in the market. Okay, I've got a lot of experience. I've got a lot of experience. And beside experience, I'm a profitable trader. I'm profitable. So, all right, I appreciate you guys for your participation. We'll be meeting tomorrow, Thursday at same time, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please do so that anytime I come on live or I drop a video, you will notify you. So please do subscribe and also do like this stream if you got value from this session. Do have a great day.